Hey, welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. We are having fun here in New Orleans in the Big Easy, and look who's here. Introduce your guys here, man.
Yeah, Brian Westbrook, Trevor Pryce. We do the show on CBS Sports Network, 3 Eastern every day, called Eye on Football from Jackson Square. And you're coming on the show tomorrow,
I'll be
Artie.
on the show tomorrow, yeah, if I can get up in time.
We need you to bring some life to the show, man,
because it's just boring.
Why? It doesn't sound like it. I mean, you guys are constantly arguing.
Hey, that's all we do. We argue.
But
because
that's
you know
fun,
what?
though.
This is why.
Yeah.
I'm full of.
He's full of erroneous facts.
I'm full of the truth. He's full of erroneous facts.
I am full of facts, period. Know how you spell facts? TREVOR. Trevor's.
I will say Trevor won 2 Super Bowls with the Denver Broncos, and Brian Westbrook.
The Broncos won in spite of having Trevor on the team. Is what happened.
You know what? The first one, I'll give you that one. 'Cause I played maybe 5 snaps.
You would wait for
Maybe.
the first one
Oh,
against the Packers.
Do you know how many rookies we had my rookie year on our team? Usually there's like 10 rookies in the draft. We had 3.
And
one got cut.
Y'all had a good team.
Okay.
Though.
They were old.
Great
Man,
team.
they were old. They were like, we don't need you. I was like, oh, okay.
What was Elway like as a rookie to come in and have a guy like Elway at the helm there? What was that like?
I don't know. He didn't speak to me.
Did he not?
Yeah,
I mean,
spit at
he
me
seems like
once.
that kind of jerk off to me.
He didn't speak to me then. He spoke to me the next year. Hey, big fella. Hey, get us to the Super Bowl. Yeah, you won't talk to me now.
Yeah, because there's a lot of guys on a football team. I would assume like some of the superstars don't talk to somebody.
You know, the thing that he used to do, like they signed the balls.
Right.
Like, you couldn't go up to him and say, "Hey, John, sign this jersey for me." He would sign all the footballs. He passed them around the locker room, and everybody was selling 200 balls. That's the only way you got his autograph. You couldn't go up to him and say, "Yo, Wood." We call him Elwood. Yo, Wood.
Wait a minute. As a player on the team, you would ask for his autograph?
Oh gosh.
You
Hey, you had to get your Christmas gift.
Yeah,
somehow.
get them together. You know, I try to like I was like, look, I'm gonna go to John. We're going to Super Bowl. I'm gonna go to John. I'm gonna get 8 of these ball signs and get me a free Lexus.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is. I'm telling you.
Think about that. That's true. Well, they say because Picasso, the artist, at the end of his life, he would take like 20 people to dinner at the most expensive restaurant, and he would doodle something
and that's my payment.
sign it, and that's how he paid.
Wow.
And if you're playing with a legend like that, I guess that's true. That Super Bowl in Miami though, when Eugene Robinson got the 4.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah. What was that like? When you hear that, you're like home run, right?
A home run. First of all, they weren't going to beat us to begin with.
Yeah, no, that was.
I mean, it was like when they lost. When Minnesota lost, Denver went wild. We were like, oh, Falcons.
Exactly.
Nobody cares. You know what I mean?
As a gambler, I bet you guys too. I think the line was like 14 and a half.
It should have been 30. You know what I mean? It was bad. And then that happened. Man, we were on cloud nine. We started like celebrating before the game started.
Right.
Like, get the champagne. It's like, dude, it's kickoff. I don't care. Just drink it up. World champions. Just pour it on your head.
Now, Brian, you played in a bowl and you lost to the Pats, right?
Yeah.
You ran into that
Spygate.
juggernaut. Right.
Spygate.
Now, what was it? What do you think? Your boy Andy Reid, man. I feel bad for. I'm a Giant fan, but I feel bad for the guy. I mean, what a crazy year he had. You know, his son, of course, which is terrible, and then, I mean, a season that's just not worthy of that guy's abilities. You know?
Well, I tell you what, man. You know, it's unfortunate about his son, of course. You know, he had a drug problem, but it happens. But I think this is the bottom line. He was there for 14 years. And if you're at a place, if you're a head coach, I come to you and I want you to be the head coach of my team, and I say, I guarantee you will be here for 14 years.
Take it every day of the week.
No coaches in the NFL now will be coaching in the same place for 14 years.
No way.
Andy Reid was a lucky guy. He had some good football teams, 5 NFC championship teams, and a Super Bowl appearance. Obviously, the problem was he couldn't get over the hump and win a Super Bowl. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Belichick, he cheated. That was Spygate the year. You guys maybe would have won.
Can you call and give me a ring? I want a ring.
You're right. I mean, exactly.
And an extra $50,000 if you win. But
that's the problem. They found out too late. They're not going to replay the game. But it is. It's cheating.
Rings.
Yeah, it is cheating.
He was watching your practices all the 2 weeks leading up to the Super Bowl.
You know, it's afterwards, you're pissed off about it. You're like, listen, I want my ring, but what can you do? You know, and the bottom line is he doesn't make the throws. He doesn't make the plays.
No, he does not.
But at the same time, it definitely helps to know what's going on before it happens. That helps.
Johnny Bench said, the guy in the Reds, he said he would not have hit half the home runs he hit if it wasn't for Joe Morgan stealing signs at second base.
Wow.
Joe Morgan would steal signs and he knew what was coming.
It's going to be a knuckleball.
Yeah. Exactly.
Swing.
He
Swing.
said, listen, you still got to hit it, but no one would have.
It always helps.
Try to be honest. Like that year, what kind of an effect does a guy like Terrell Owens have on a team? A guy like that, I mean, he seems like just a nut in the locker room, and he had a good game in the Super Bowl.
No, he did. I tell you what, T.O. is a. This is the thing about T.O. His reputation precedes him.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is he makes that team better. And not just on the field stuff, but it's not in the game stuff only. It's in practice. If your guys are out there competing every single day, getting better every single day in practice, your team is going to be better. The one thing T.O. brought was that competitiveness every single day in practice. And I'm talking about –
I hated guys like that.
And as much –
I hated that.
Well, that's the funny thing. The old guys hated it, but at the same time, this is the thing. We got better every single day. He challenged people every single day. Wasn't a jerk, talked to everybody, was cool, signed autographs, did all of that. But that second year, he was unhappy about his contract. Him and Donovan were at wits' end. Things just weren't going well. And you know, T.O. he's one of the most talented players that ever played the game. But when things weren't going right, it just was madness in there. And I can't say it was all his fault, but it kind of looked like from the outside it was all his fault, and it just made things go bad.
Yeah, I played in the DirecTV Beach Bowl with him last year. We lost.
No, not now. Not now. No.
We lost to Maria Menounos and Snoop Dogg and the other team, and it was Terrell was
How did you get to playing that?
Let me tell you something. I came in for Joe Montana.
Yeah.
And I hit Terrell over the middle with a. I wish we had a flop. A solid slant pass over the middle, and if he would have scored, I could. Problem is, I threw a. Oh wait, is this the clip?
Oh, you threw a duck.
There it is.
That's shocking.
I threw a complete. The problem is, on the next play, I threw a
pick six.
Interception.
Pick six. Did Maria pick you off? No. She was coming off the edge.
Maria Menounos, she was blitzing.
What kind of nuts? What?
She actually, Trevor, I'm not kidding, and I'm ashamed to say this. Maria Menounos caused me to throw an interception.
Wow.
And it was almost intercepted by Snoop Dogg.
See, now we know anybody can rush the passer.
Anybody can rush the passer.
Are we really going to go there? Are we really going to go there right now?
Obviously,
I thought we made up. I thought we had hugged and made it out.
We're not making up.
I thought, you know what?
When these microphones come on, we're enemies.
Right. I didn't realize I was just making your point. Maria Menounos even did that.
Exactly.
What?
That's my point.
Let me tell you the best running back I've ever seen. My 6-year-old son. He doesn't watch football.
What do you call him?
Fitzy is the best running back on the planet. It's not even close.
I can't believe that he deals with you.
I can't believe I deal with him.
Exactly.
I look at him sometimes and it's like, you know what, boy? I just want to,
just like your mother.
Like your mother. But you run fast. So I'm going to keep you around for a little bit.
Absolutely.